If you're a gym addict, somebody that goes to the gym regularly or almost every day, please stay tuned because this is a makeup tag focusing specifically on products that you would just want to recommend to be used in the gym. The first product that I'd like to know, what is your best mascara for going to the gym? And for me, the best mascara would be the Dolly. This is my gym-proof, rain-proof, waterproof, splash-proof, cry-proof, name it. It's the best mascara if you're going to the gym, whether it be a 2-hour cardio or a strength training program. I've been sweating for 2 hours and this is still on. This is your best mascara. This is your favorite gym-proof mascara. Dolly Volume Black. This is what I have. Second would be primer. The one that would be the base for your makeup to me is the Nivea Men Oil Control Gel, Moisture Gel. And I have a separate video about this product and how I use it. Third product would be your concealer. And to me, the best concealer, which I actually call as my erase paste, is the Naturactor 151. The 151 is just a color for the shade that suits my medium warm tone, and I think there are many other shades, not a lot because this is an Asian brand. This is actually a Japanese brand, but I'm sure something will suit you somehow. I also use the green, which is the 171, but to like really put it under my eyes to brighten up my look and make me look fresh. This is the one that I can trust, and even after 2 hours of cardio, most of these products I've tested for 2 hours of cardio, I'm just sick that way because sometimes I just go through this addiction that, okay, I need to do another round and another run or another hour of training or 30-minute training, I don't know, but it just helps me test which kind of makeup is best to use. So this one does not only access your erase paste, but it also stays put. It can look a little bit oily when you look at it, but for me, having an oily skin, I don't have any problems with it. One of my favorite concealers because it does the job. It just really erases my blemishes. Doesn't really erase my blemishes, it covers it up and it stays put. Fourth would be the liquid eyeliner that I trust, would be the partner of my mascara, which is the Dolly liquid eyeliner, and the color of course is black. This is the one that I can trust. The rest, they look like, there was one time I was wearing this liquid eyeliner, and after 1 hour of body jam, that dance class that I've been going to, I was crying. I had sweat going down through my eyes, the corner of my eyes, and it was Halloween that time, so it was very appropriate. And I was wearing a brown liquid eyeliner, so it was a little bit looking like it was blood or bloody. So it was funny. It was really happy Halloween for me that time. So this one doesn't do that. It stays put. It doesn't crack. I remember some of the liquid eyeliners I've been using are also fairly reliable. Doesn't smudge, doesn't bleed, doesn't leak, but they crack. This one doesn't. It's really, really good. And plus it has a really nice tip. I need to buy a new one because I've already damaged the brush in this one, but it has a really, really pointed tip. Being a brush. It's a brush, but it's really pointed. So I'm purchasing another one because the more affordable way will be to buy this together with this because it gives you 200 pesos off, I think. So instead of buying this individually, this is about 800 pesos and I think this is about 700 pesos. If you buy them together, there's a bundle pack and you only end up paying 600 pesos a pop, so it's just 1,200 for the partner. So the fifth one would be eyeshadow. For me, there's really no problem with eyeshadows as long as you put a primer, but if you don't use a primer, the only eyeshadows that I can trust would be any Urban Decay eyeshadow and any Lorac eyeshadow. For me, even if you don't put primers, they just stay put and they just really look so nice regardless of how much blending you did or how much primer you put on it, they still look so nice even after gym time. The sixth one would be lipstick. If you're looking for affordable lipstick, I'm sure that the Revlon Color Stay products will be really good for you. But the most recent ones that I've tried would be the Creamy Mattes line of Maybelline. Those lip tints from the Asian brands would also look good on you. But if you want to check out the Creamy Mattes formula of Maybelline, this is the Ravishing Rose, and I have the Touch of Spice, this one, and I also have my favorite color from this line is the All Fired Up. I've tested it at the gym. It stays put. It doesn't promise you the world. It doesn't promise you that it will stay on for longer hours, but for me it does. And it doesn't smudge or leak or bleed or whatever. It just stays on right there. And it also has a very nice non-tug formula, which is comparable to the other brands that are matte, that are more expensive. And this is only, I think, 299 pesos. Yeah, it's only 299 there. You can see it. It's worth considering because it really stays on even during gym time. For the blush category, I don't have a specific blush that stays on for even after 1 hour, just 1 hour or 30 minutes of gym time, because blushes are just those kinds of products that when you use a tint, of course it will last long, but in the manner of makeup that I've been doing, where I do layering from primer to foundation to concealer and then powder, tints just won't show up. And tints are just for those people who have really nice skin, and I don't. I really need a lot of those priming and foundation, and I have a lot of blemishes as well, so it just won't work. But for the category of powder blushes, I haven't used a powder blush that really sits well even through an hour or 30 minutes of cardio or strength training, simply because I think that this side, my cheeks are very prone to rubbing, brushing into something, or me going this way, or my hair going this way, and my cheeks are just the first in the army, like they're the first layer that really gets all the heat. It's the first thing that gets knocked off my blush. So I don't have any recommended products yet, so if you can recommend something, you can post a comment below or share with me through another video, and using this video tag you can also participate in this, and let's share good practices with each other. Next one would be foundation, and for me, I've tried using BB creams and they just melt, and I've also tried other foundations that are affordable ones and they patch on me, but the L'Oreal True Match Super-Blendable foundations are really good. And this is only 600 pesos in the Philippines, and I've been using the W4.5 or the Fresh Page when I'm a little bit getting some sun. And if not, then the W6 or the Sun Beige would be the most appropriate color for me. And I've tried this many times, although I still use a primer, any type of primer, but they don't melt. I mean, I've used the same things for the other foundations and they just melt on me, patch up, or they just go into like creasing, but this one doesn't. Maybe because I only need a little bit of this, just a thin layer of this, and it covers up really nicely. This is a really nice coverage for me, and I've really liked it. I've been saving the bottles, but this is just my first 2 bottles and I love it. I love it so much. Of course, when you're sweating already, you have to be really careful in doing this, because I also do that and just wipe my sweat off. It might move and it might transfer in your whatever, using a towel or your shirt, but at least it doesn't melt. If you don't do those things, don't do anything mechanical, anything to wipe it off, it won't move. Unlike the other makeups, or if you use a BB cream, I'm telling you, it just melts. So there you have it. I'd like to tag YouTubers to do this. If you can participate in this makeup tag, please do so. I'd really appreciate it. Whoever's watching this, please do so. Or you can also post a comment below and share with me your thoughts on these categories of makeups. Bye!